Welcome back to Ozarks Live. We are here with Ethan and Sarah Foreheads from Convoy of Hope. How you both doing?
Hello.
So good.
All
Happy
right.
New Year, guys.
Jinx. Indeed. It's good to see you again in the new year. Of course, we saw you just before the holidays.
Right.
Really kicked off, but we've got another holiday, another occasion to look forward to, MLK Day.
Yeah.
Okay. MLK Day of Service, doing something a little bit different this time.
Yeah, this is new for Convoy of
Yeah.
Hope. We're partnering with the NFL teams across the country. We're going to be in 7 cities over the weekend, most of it happening on Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday. We're going to be in Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Dallas, Denver, Chicago, Las Vegas, and then for the Patriots up in New England, we're going to be in Providence, Rhode Island. We'll be giving people groceries and working with the NFL players that are able to come out. A lot of them are in the playoffs right now, so that'll determine whether they win or lose, decides whether or not they'll be there. But we're going to give groceries and shoes and socks to people who need it, just to honor the day of service. It's the only day of service that's federal in the United States. So we want to take that and give people an opportunity to serve their community and also serve the people of their community as we do it.
This is a pretty big bite. I mean, you know, you've done day of service and things like that, but you're taking the NFL in. How in the world did this kind of thing develop?
Well, we have people who have really good relationships with players, and it starts with individual players, and then it grows into relationships with the Pittsburgh Steelers, for instance. They do things with us all the time. We were just in Las Vegas last month with the Raiders. I think we have some video of that, some pictures to show you of Derek Carrier, the tight end for the Raiders. He's a great friend of Convoy of Hope. He was out giving supply away to people, shoes and food, taking pictures. It's just, they want to do something to help their communities. And in Derek's case, he's fairly new to Las Vegas, this is his second year, I think, there. So he's new in town, but he wants to do things to help his community on a grassroots level and partners with Convoy of Hope to do it. So it's a great win-win for both of us.
Oh, it really is.
There too.
Yeah, we got haircuts at that one.
I love the haircuts. I found this on your web today. That's what we're looking at now.
Yeah.
So what an incredible event and a way to get out and get people really excited.
I know. I love that so much of what is known about Convoy is just disaster relief, because we're good at that.
Yeah.
And it's necessary. But lesser known is the community event piece, because there's a lot of stuff that happens in communities, because you can stay in America, you know, even in the Ozarks, and find impoverished communities who just need help.
It's disaster on an individual level.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's real
I like how you
targeted.
put that. Yeah. And I told Tom before the show, I can't talk intelligently about NFL football, but I can talk intelligently about kindness.
Yes.
And to have a holiday devoted and dedicated to kindness in our communities is truly amazing.
It's so important.
Yeah, glad to be a small part.
Dr. King said that the time is always right to do what is right, and this is just a good example of doing that.
Well, you know, you said it's a grassroots effort. Not only does it have to start at grassroots, it ends at grassroots. How do people get involved in that first step?
A lot of it is volunteer-based. So if you go to our website, there are a million different ways to volunteer with Convoy. But what we are known best for is partnering with volunteers in the specific city that we're going to.
Churches, many times.
Churches, businesses, we need large parking lots in many cases. So just finding a place to set up shop for a day. I mean, we've had a similar event that you guys might have gone to, especially in your news days out at the fairgrounds. So these operate very similarly to that. So if you're living in a city where there's an NFL team, come on out, volunteer with us. Springfield, not on that list quite yet, but you can come help us out on the day of caring.
Sure.
It's a great way to market the day of service by giving people the opportunity to serve.
Right, and the people on the receiving end have to be just delighted, very grateful.
Well, you can see in some of those pictures the smiles as they're getting haircuts. Kids come out, they get brand new pair of shoes, they get socks, they get groceries for their families, and it's a hand up is what they need. They just need some help right now. A lot of people are going through tough times, and you know, a bag of groceries goes a long way. Some new shoes goes a long way.
It's always important to remember, there but for the grace of God.
You bet.
Alive.
Absolutely.
So true.
And you could need help tomorrow.
Absolutely.
No doubt, and we are so proud of Convoy of Hope, and that it was born here. I mean, we are so proud of it, and we're proud of you two also for coming on. Ethan and Sarah Foreheads, thank you.
Thanks.
Great to be with you. Love you guys.
Thanks
Like, keep us up on what you're doing.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, up next.